Hi, everybody. It's Howard Glasser, and I'm here on behalf of the Nurtured Heart Approach and Behavior Solutions, and it's a pleasure to be here with you. Today, I want to talk about conflict on the international scale. Life seems, for better or worse, as much as we want to be unicorns, flowers, rainbows all the time, life seems to deliver on a regular basis, like a package delivery service. It seems to deliver again and again conflict. We could turn on the world news and we could witness conflict all over the place at so many different levels. And I'm thinking of recent conflicts in the world that seem unsolvable, that great minds, great hearts, body, heart, mind, body, strong bodies have tried to solve. When I refer to strong bodies, I'd say, war doesn't seem to be the answer. Physically fighting over things, as much as we might be worked up by conflict, doesn't seem to hold the long-term solution. Our passions can lead us astray. There are extremely passionate people who believe a whole range of sides of the equation, and it's great to be a passionate person, but passion itself can lead us to non-solutions. They could lead us into blind alleys. They could lead us into ongoing stirrings of conflict that make it perpetual and unsolvable. The same is true of the mind. There are great scholars trying to solve world problems. I have no doubt that they are resolute in their caring, and they are deeply wise in how they're thinking things through, yet the mind alone doesn't seem to have the capacity to solve conflict unless it's a very unique combination of things, but it's few and far between. All we got to do is look at history. All we got to do is look at the unsettled situations right now in the world. And the same is true on the inside. So Einstein said, of course, the most brilliant things. And one of the things that is interpreted in a whole lot of ways is we can't solve problems at the level of the problem. Otherwise, it just goes round and round and round. And I think we could see this in the way conflicts are addressed out there in the world. My suggestion, and I'm not making any direct inferences to any world situation. I'm saying maybe we need to solve issues at the level of greatness. Do I know what that means? I'm an explorer. I am in awe of how many conflictual situations that I have in my life. I'm not a saint, nor am I insulated from conflictual situations. But what I do well is I remember to breathe the energy of the polarized sides, the multifaceted sides of what's of the incursions of what's happening. Just as we can breathe air and miraculously obtain the nectar of oxygen and have our miraculous mechanisms of the body deliver oxygen to every cell of the body, I believe we've always had the superpower of breathing energy. And it takes a little mindfulness to really gather in the nectar of the energy. I'm not saying breathe in horrific, problematic stuff and then go down rabbit holes and baste yourself in it and preside in negativity. I'm saying steal the moment, steal the nectar, and then instead of going down the rabbit holes of negativity, use the energy to grow aspects of our greatness, of your greatness, of my greatness, of the world's greatness, and get ever more resolved. You're a broadcasting system. You've never not been a broadcasting system. Whether we have a pleasant thought or a defiant thought or an obscure thought, we're always broadcasting the energy of where we're at. We have the superpower to deliberately broadcast far and wide, worldwide. Howard Glasser worldwide. I can send my energy. I'm not unique. Everybody could do this. I can obtain from whatever's coursing around in the world and whatever's coursing around in me. I could obtain the energies, the nectar of that, and I could put them to use. I could make them purposeful and come to some resolute thing. I am the greatness of wisdom, of infinite wisdom and brilliance in solving anything and everything that comes my way. I am that greatness. We are that greatness. And we could see we as the world. We are the world. We could send that out via our broadcasting system. We are the greatness of infinite well-being, health, prosperity. To the extent that we can really grapple with the energies and own it, love it. It's a way of loving ourselves. We don't have to say, I love myself, I love myself. It is inherent in the style. We are being loving, so we can baste ourselves in that loving energy while we make the most of it and send it out on behalf of our inner world and behalf of the larger world. And I'm not saying that's gonna resolve what's going on in different parts of the world right here, right now. This is an ongoing solution. That's why I'm so devoted to the work we do with kids, because I feel like we're preparing a next generation to come from a place of greatness. And is that going to solve the problem? Well, maybe it's got a better shot at solving it than the recycling ways that we attempt to solve problems that go round and round and come up empty and lead to the same starting point again and again. So I believe in greatness, and I believe that we can hugely propel our greatness by way of how we choose to be determined in broadcasting it out to every cell of our body. We have almost 4 million new cells per second. What are we going to tell our new cells? What are we going to tell our new selves? What are we going to tell the 8 billion other beings on this planet? Not aside from all the two-legged and four-legged and flying beings. What are we going to tell the larger story as the largest story. I'll leave it at that. And I will see you next time.